I think the government has many roles to play. First of all, I mentioned that leadership inspires. And I believe that if you look at the last 8 years, we've been led through fear, not through inspiration. And so that has been anti-innovative as opposed to encouraging innovation. Our reactions to the bursting of the bubble, the corporate scandals, and 9/11 was to become more risk-averse, to be close up and not open. And I think that discourages innovation. So I think that one critical thing that we need to look to our next leader for is to inspire, to rally the nation, to make people believe. I think it was, I don't know, I'm trying to remember if the quote got in the book, but when I was interviewing Yogan, one of the things he said is, you need to be asked to do the impossible. And if you ask the right team of people to do the impossible, you know what? Often they come through. We need to ask the country to do the impossible. We have a set of impossible problems in front of us, from the economy to energy to climate and on and on. And we need to be asked to do the impossible, and right now that's not being done. So that's number one. Number two, the government needs to provide the sparks for innovation through funding of research, through projects that recognize achievement. Three, the government needs to not stifle innovation. So certain policies and regulations actually stifle innovation instead of encouraging it. Talent is a critical part of innovation, and we are not developing talent here at home. So we need to be developing more talent, i.e. address our education issues. But in the meantime, we need to open up immigration to make sure that the people that come here get educated in our wonderful universities can stay and help our economy. So we need leadership that is not just about change, but has the capacity for change, because we don't just have one set of problems. We need to be able to continue to innovate. So the other thing, and last thing, is I said something about a safety net. The fact of the matter is, for people to take risks, they do need some level of safety net in the environment. And the reason people do that in Silicon Valley is they know there are hundreds of other companies that they can go work at. That's not true in every place in the country. So if people do not believe that there is some level of support below them, then they will not and cannot take risks. And so the other thing that we've had over the last 8 years is an incredible decline in respect for science, respect for scientific evidence. So that Donna's question reminded me that I forgot to say that. And in essence, an almost anti-intellectual movement. None of those things encourage innovation. And we need to get back to understanding that there is a difference between, there is a separation of church and state for a reason. Scientific expertise is very important in making policy decisions and leadership decisions, and understanding and having a respect for it.